Jello again. Aaron here from My Turbo Reviews, and I know it's been a minute since I've done a proper Transformers review, or really any proper Transformers content on my channel, and for that I do apologize. I've just been busy with other things lately, but I felt in the mood to talk about a nice robot, and what better one to herald my return to form than Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Red Alert. This guy is part of the Wave 3 of the Deluxes, and has some really nice paint apps and remolding to distinguish it from its mold mate Sideswipe. We've got, of course, the light bar, which unfortunately replaces the shoulder cannon that Sideswipe came with, but I guess that's okay. That's okay. And then, of course, he's also got a new Sculpted Head, which you'll see in his robot mode. I love the fact that the wheels are painted with the red rims here. And, of course, he's got the Cybertronic language, FD for Fire Department, along with the Autobot symbol on the car hood. As you can see, he's got ports on the sides for weapons, and you can certainly take the light bar off if you'd rather a weapon up there, but I think the light bar really makes him distinct from his mold mate Sideswipe. And one thing that I'm grateful for is that he's not hollow looking here in the back. He does have stuff to fill it out, although it's just his robot knees really, but it's not something you can tell. But that's not all, because of course this car becomes this robot. And what a robot! While there are plenty of callbacks to his G1 self, it's interesting that Hasbro decided to go with the red painted head instead of the more toy-accurate black head like we got with the Universe 2.0 version of Red Alert. I'm liking it, although I do usually go for more of a G1 toy-accurate look over the cartoon accuracy. But what really sets it apart, of course, is that it's remolded, and it's not quite the same as Sideswipes, although it is meant to invoke that same idea because the G1 Sideswipe and Red Alert shared the exact same head, paint and everything. The car hood, of course, becomes his chest, as is standard with a lot of Autobots, and the Autobot symbol is front and center there. He has a lot of white showing in this mode, and I lament the fact that neither his elbows nor his hips are done up in red plastic, as would have been more accurate to the G1 toy, and it would have also broken up the white quite a bit more than what the other colors manage. There's not a lot of hollowness in this guy. There's a little bit here in the arms, and if you take a look at the legs down towards the feet, that's really about it. So he pulls off his transformation and his folding out into robot mode with very, very minimal hollowness, which is a good thing in this day and age. Other than the light bar, he does come with one accessory, which is his gun. He can hold in either hand quite well, and if you so choose, you can actually remove the light bar, attach it to the back of his gun like so, and that will allow him to hold it as a sort of makeshift axe instead, although I think it looks a little silly myself, but it is an option for you to utilize both of his accessories, as it were, but I like the way his gun looks, just holding it like that. He's got articulation standard for a Transformer of this day and age. Shoulders move, there's swivel, there's pivot at the elbow. His hands, due to transformation, do rotate inward. Head is on a ball joint and will move round and round, back and forth. It's hindered by the plastic surrounding his neck. Hips are on ball joints. He's got about a 90-degree knee bend, and his feet will tilt so that you can pose him pretty well. All in all, I'd say that this guy is a pretty fantastic figure. I do like him quite a bit more than Sideswipe, although Sideswipe is no slouch either. At the time I'm putting this video up, he's either on shelves or reaching shelves, so you shouldn't have too much trouble finding him if you're after him. And I would say if you're a fan of Red Alert, if you're a fan of car Transformers, run out and get him, because he's a solid figure, and I highly recommend him. That's going to be all for this review. This is Aaron from My Turbo Reviews, saying catch you later.